Welcome back to 30 Days of Mindful Movement. Today's theme is about fire. So we are going to have some fun firing up our cores, working on increasing the energy throughout our body, transforming ourselves into very beautiful, energetic beings. My name is Jacquelyn Umof. You guys probably know me as Action Jacquelyn on Instagram, and I am so excited to be here teaching and sharing our beautiful practice together. So we're going to start on our mats, just in a nice seated position. Go ahead and come into a cross-legged position if you're not yet. Close the eyes. And let's begin to focus inward before we begin our practice. So close the eyes, bring the eyes up and in between the brows to our third eye point, the gateway to our intuition. Breathing deeply and completely in and out through the nose. Rooting the tailbone down into the floor, reaching the crown up towards the sky. I want you to bring your attention to your navel, to your belly button. Pull it in towards your spine as you exhale. And as you inhale, I want you to just open the belly, release the muscles, fill it up, and then exhale, bring the navel into the spine, almost feeling like the navel is going up the spine towards the sternum and heart. Inhale, letting the belly be soft as you expand it with air. And then exhale, navel in towards the spine. Inhale, fill the belly up. Exhale, navel to spine. Feeling the navel going up the spine. Just keep breathing like that, really bringing total awareness to our cores, to our lower body. That third chakra there. It's really responsible for a lot of our intuition, our gut feeling. A lot of it circulates and stems from this area. So the more attention and connection we can bring to it, the better that we're able to move through life authentically from a place of really knowing who we are and what we stand for. And it all starts with our breath, breathing into that space, filling ourselves up. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, let it go. Blink the eyes open. We're going to start with a breath of fire. So since this is fire class, we get to awaken our bellies and the fire energy, which sometimes sits dormant within us. And we're going to raise that fire all the way up through our body, up to the crown of our heads. So you're going to begin by, we already kind of brought awareness to it. So you're going to take exhales, quick little exhales with the navel pulsing in towards the spine. So you can watch just for a few times. You're going to inhale about halfway in. Exhale, short breaths out through the nose. Passive inhales. So it's like a pumping action of the belly into the spine. Think of it going in and up, and the inhales just happen automatically. Like the organs just kind of, they get stimulated with the exhale and they drop a little bit with every single inhale. But it's easiest to just focus on the exhales. So let's try it together. Inhale in and exhale. I'm going at a moderate pace, but you can take it slower if you need to, or you can take it faster if you'd like. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine. Think about the navel pulling in, in. Awakening all of our pelvic floor muscles, our lower bellies, our intrinsic ab muscles, all the organs in our bellies, all the magical intuition that happens in our gut. Think of the navel going in and up, in and up. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, fill the body up. Suspend the breath for just a moment. Apply Mula Bandha, navel to spine. Chin drops slightly down to the chest. Holding and containing the energy for just a moment. And then exhale, let it all go. Blink the eyes open. If that was your first time doing Breath of Fire, congratulations. It's a tricky movement and there's a lot of things happening. So I just suggest you go back to the beginning of the video and just practice it over and over again. All right, so now that our cores are all nice and warm, we're fired up, let's go onto our backs and continue with some core work using our breath with our abs. So reach those legs straight up towards the sky to start. Navel draws in towards the spine. Let's bring the hands, clasp them behind the head so they're at the gape of the neck. And then we're going to slightly tuck that chin in towards the chest. Good. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Let's just begin by lowering the right leg down. If you need to bend the knees, that's okay. You can just bend them slightly and then bring the other leg back up. Just moving from the core. If you need to close your eyes to help you focus more, then definitely I suggest doing that. That's a nice way to really connect to the navel. Imagine the belly button pressing down into the spine like we just did in our Breath of Fire. Good. And take a nice big exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press the navel in and inhale. Exhale, press the belly button down and in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and lift the head up just a few inches off of the floor, keeping the back of the neck nice and long, not crunching and coming in, making yourself smaller, but instead think about expanding through the chest and opening the elbows out nice and wide. Good. Now we're going to take this a little bit faster. So we're going to switch the legs, switch, switch, making sure that you're keeping the lower belly pressing down and towards the spine. Good. Press it down. Elbows stay nice and wide. Keep that heart open. Reach through those toes. Good. Beautiful job. Reach and breathe. Good job. Think about the belly button coming in towards the spine. Breathing, exhaling out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Let the head rest back. Let the belly go. And let the breath settle down. Just rock side to side, letting the lower back stretch out a little bit. Good job. All right, let's reach those legs back up towards the sky, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. We're going to lower the left leg down, keep the right leg up. So the left leg is about a 45-degree angle. This time we're going to reach the arms up, take your little yogi gun. So the fingers are forward, thumbs are out, and you're going to reach over the right thigh. So to hold here might be enough for you. Try to get those shoulder blades off of the ground, which is pretty difficult. Pull those abs in, and we're going to lower the right leg to meet the left leg, and then come right back up. Let's try that 8 times. Here we go. And 8, and up. Exhaling on the way down. 7, inhale. 6, and exhale, and up. Exhale, and inhale. Good. 4, you can see me shaking because it's pretty hard. Stay with your breath though. Your breath is what's going to give you the power, knowing that all the power comes from within. Use your breath. Good. 2 and 1. Come on up, bring the feet back together. Good job. Let's go to the other side now. So lower the right leg down, left leg is straight up towards the sky. Reach those arms out, trying to get the shoulder blades off of the ground. Pull that belly button down towards the spine. We're gonna exhale to lower. Exhale, navel comes in towards the spine. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale and inhale. Good. 7, 6, stay with your breath. 5, and just ask yourself, can I do one more breath? 4, 3, stay with your breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one, exhale and inhale. Come on up, reach those arms up, and then lower down. Nice job. We're gonna stay here and reach up towards those toes. This time we're gonna cross it though. So the right arm is gonna come over to the right side of the ankle and then switch. Left arm to right ankle, switch. Good. Little exhale and exhale. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. It might feel like a rapid breath. That's okay. Stay with the breath. Think about that belly button pulling in just like we did in Breath of Fire. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stay with your breath. Just ask yourself, can I do one more breath? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Reach both arms up towards the toes. Reach up higher, and then lower the head back down and the knees in towards your chest. Let's lay the legs all the way out into a corpse pose. Let the breath settle. Breathe. Let the breath and the nervous system calm down. Just experience your body. Connect with your breath. Your breath is here to calm you down when you need it, and it's there to power you up when you need it. It's up to you how you want to decide, how you decide how to use it. One more deep breath in. Bring those knees in towards your chest. And let's take a few rocks forward and back. Good job. One more time. All right, and come all the way up and over to all fours. So hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the chest. So that belly is super fired up. So continue to activate those. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Push the floor away for your Halloween cat. And then inhale in. These will be faster ones. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, still articulating through the spine though. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good job. Let's reach the right arm up. We're going to take a small twist before we go into downward dog. So reach that right arm up and reach the arm underneath. We're going to make it dynamic though this time. Reach it up and then again down and underneath. Reach it up. Really pressing into that left hand and down. One more time. Reach up. And place it down. Good job. Other side. Reach that arm up nice and long. Expand through the chest. Thread it through. Place the ear on the ground for just a second. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale, place the hand down on the floor. Tuck the toes underneath you. Press it back to downward facing dog. Good job. Spread those fingers out wide. Ground down through the big toes. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. Knit the ribs in. And again, continue to hold that lower belly into the spine. Supporting the low back, giving your low back the signal that it's okay to let go. So when our core is engaged, turn on, focused, fired up, it allows the other parts of the body, like the spine, to let go. And then the low spine knows, okay, I can relax now because the core is doing its job. So let's take our right leg up, inhale. Exhale, we're going to step the right foot in between the hands, lower the back knee down. Coming all the way up into our low lunge, reach the arms forward and up. If it's too much to clasp the hands, you can just keep the hands separated right here. So pinkies are forward, thumbs are back. Good, and let's bring the hands into the heart center. We're gonna lift up just so that you can feel what it feels like to lengthen through the spine. Pull the belly up into the spine to help lengthen the low back. And then from here, you're gonna take a little twist. So you're gonna lift up through the crown of the head, twist, keeping the hands right in the center of the chest. Elbows are wide, shoulders are wide. Now we're gonna lower back down into that low lunge, and you're gonna hook that elbow into the knee and press into the knee so that you can spiral the sternum up towards the sky. So the sternum is what's twisting and lifting. You want to twist from the navel and then spiral the sternum up. Your elbow and knee are like anchors pressing in towards one another. The hands are pressing in towards one another. So your hands should be right in the center of your chest. If you're way up here in your shoulder, then you know that you're not pressing into your knee enough. Good, lengthen through the spine. If you have to back off of the low lunge a little bit and bring the hips back, that's okay. Otherwise, you want to try to work towards bringing the hips forward. Good. Continuing to fire up through the lower belly. Good. And then from here, you can either stay here if this is enough for you. If you want to add a little bit more, we're going to move on. So you're going to tuck those toes underneath you. You're going to lift up that back leg. So now we are in a twisted high lunge. So lots of things happening here. You want to root down through that front foot. You want to really descend this back thigh bone back. So you're not shifting the hips too forward. Descend that back. Pull the navel in though. Moving from the core, moving through our center. Nice. If this is too much, you could always place the left hand on the ground and reach up from here. This is a great way to start. Good. Continue to press into that knee. Allow the knee to respond by pressing back into the elbow. One more deep breath in here, and we're going to lift up into our crescent pose. Try to stay in that twist. So this is challenging. Definitely challenging. You're going to feel that front thigh burning. Pull from the navel. Remember, all the core and the strength comes from here. So as long as this is turned on, everything else will stay safe. Same with the breath. As long as you stay with your breath, your body will stay safe. Your body will know its limits. Good. Reach the arms out long. Expand wide. Really feel the legs coming in towards each other. And then at the same time, there's an expansion feeling on the top of the body. So there's a little bit opposite feelings of what's going on the bottom and on the top. And what's holding it all together is that nice strong core. Good, we're gonna reach that right leg back behind us. Take a little reverse, little crescent pose here. Reach that left arm back. And then we're gonna reach that left arm forward. Let's first place the hand on the ground to get ourselves rooted. You're gonna just kind of hop that back foot forward. Take this hand forward. You can use a block if you need it. Definitely a great tool to create space. And then you're going to lift yourself all the way up, reaching that right arm up towards the sky, staying in this twisted position. So it's basically the same thing we just did in our crescent pose. We're just kind of tilting it forward. Really reach through that right arm, reach through that left leg, reach through the crown of the head. So this is very challenging. Work your way up to it. And just play with the different angles, play with the different lines of energy. There's lots going on to play with. So you can reach down through the heel, think about reaching up through the top arm, think about reaching through the crown of the head, through the back of the foot. So many different places to play. Good, one more deep breath in. Exhale, and I want you to come back into that crescent pose. Lift on up. Reach those arms nice and wide. We're going to reverse it and come down the exact same way that we came up. So bring those hands together. Let's bring that elbow back down to the knee. Maybe you can twist a little bit deeper once that knee makes contact. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale. Bring that bottom knee down. Good, one breath here. And then bring those hands forward and up back into our low lunge, right where we started. Seems like ages ago. Reach those palms together. Reach up nice and long. Exhale, bring those hands down towards the floor. And then we're going to just bring that right foot back. Come back into all fours to neutralize our hips, to allow the blood to circulate back into the legs. Just kind of rocking side to side. And then let's go on to the other side. So tuck those toes underneath you, press it back to downward facing dog. Good job. Those are not easy, that whole sequence. So I'm really proud of you for sticking with it, staying with your breath. Stay with your breath and it will guide you to exactly where you need to be. Good, lift that left leg up, inhale. And exhale, step the left foot in between the hands and lower the back knee down. Feels good to release that back leg now. All right, root down through the front heel, reach the fingertips forward and up. Find that belly again. So really pull the navel in towards the spine to lift up, to support the low back, to give it signals that it's okay to let go. Reach up nice and tall. Look up, reach up. Bring the palms together and then bring the palms to the heart center. Back off the lunge just a bit. Bring those hips back a tiny bit. Lift up through the crown of the head, and I want you to think of twisting from the navel. So the hips stay nice and square and solid. From there, the navel turns and the entire rest of the spine follows and spirals. Nice. So now keep those hands right in the center of the body. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Press into the knee. Once you feel nice and sturdy, you're pulling that front thigh back. You can begin to lower back down into that lunge. Connecting back to the feeling of the navel pulling in and up to the spine. Connecting to your breath. Think about the lines that you're creating. So think about the line that's happening from your big toe, your right big toe, all the way up to the top of your head. It's a long, beautiful line. When you think about that, probably your spine will want to straighten up and light up. So use those visualizations of lines and energies to give your body just more energy and awareness. Good, tuck those back toes under. Lift up high Remember, if it's too much for you, you could always bring the hand down and come into a high lunge, a high twisted lunge. Otherwise, you can bring that elbow back onto your knee. Stay solid in that front foot. That big toe grounds down, pressing into the knee presses into the elbow. Lift up from the core, lift up from the belly, navel to spine. And then reach the arms out and then come all the way up. Whew. The left thigh is burning. And reach those arms out nice and long. Stay with your breath. Really expanding through the chest. Remembering, asking yourself, can I take one more breath? Let's bring the left hand down towards our right leg and just let the hand kind of guide down the leg as the right arm reaches up and over. Maybe bend into the front knee just a tad bit more. And then come all the way back down. Let's bring the block here since we did it on the other side. Place the hand on the block, about a foot in front of your foot, and then bring the left leg up, bring the left hip over the left foot, and bring the right foot up. So remember, play with those lines of energies, that long line that's being created from your head to your toe, the long line that's happening between both of your hands. Settle in as much as you can, using the breath to calm the nervous system down. Pulling the navel up and in as much as you can. Good, and then slowly come back into that twisted crescent pose. Ooh. So we're strengthening our legs, strengthening our spine, strengthening our core. Reach those arms out nice and wide. Take that reverse one more time. We're going to go down the same way we came up. So bring those hands back to center. Bring that elbow down to your knee. Lift it up. Lift your navel up into your spine. One more deep breath in. Lower that back knee down. Press into the knee. Knee presses back into the elbow. Good, and then reach the arms forward and up. Back into our low lunge. Bring the palms together, reach up. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Woo. And come back. And let's take a child's pose. Open those knees up. You made it all the way. Let the breath just calm down. You can shift the hips side to side. Good, and let's come on up right away to our backs. We'll do a few restorative poses here on our backs to close up. So come all the way onto your back. Bring the knees in towards your chest and just rock side to side. We stretched out our low spine a lot. And we did it safely because we first engaged our core. So our core supported us the entire way. Good, let's take a figure four stretch. So take the left foot over the right knee. Make sure that that foot is nice and flexed. You can either grab behind the thigh here, or you can grab all the way into the shin. Rocking side to side. And then eventually settle in. Let the breath be heavy and deep. Relax down into the earth. Good. Let's switch to the other side. So place that foot over the knee. Do exactly what you did on the other side. And then just settle in. Let the breath get heavy. Staying with the breath through every moment. Good, and let go. Let's take a twist. So bring the right knee in towards your chest. And let's take the left hip underneath into the center of our spine. And then take the right knee over. Open up that opposite arm so that you create this nice expansion across the chest. Settle in, breathe, letting all the work go. Knowing that all of that fire that we just created in the body is how we transform and grow into the best version of ourselves. Every breath is a chance to grow. Every breath is a chance for us to show up for ourselves. All right, so take it to the other side. Pull the knee in towards the chest and take it all the way over. Close the eyes. Just experience the body now. Let the work go. And come back into the center. Let's take a few minutes here in our Shavasana Pose. Open the arms up, tuck the shoulders underneath you, open the heart up, let the toes open, and just let all of the work go, knowing that you showed up as your best self. You did everything you could, and now it's time to just relax. Take one more deep inhale in. Reach the arms up over the head. Reach the toes out long. And roll over onto your right side. Come up into a seated position. Keep the eyes closed. Bring the hands to the heart center. And then bow your head humbly down to your heart. I'm so proud of you for taking this time to show up for you, taking this time to take care of your bodies, to strengthen yourself, to challenge yourself, to grow and transform into the best version of yourself. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jacquelyn Umof. And make sure you subscribe to Alo Yoga's YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time.